It's Cosmo and the Y107 Morning Show. Time for Hook Up or Hang Up. It is all with Level Up in the Columbia Mall. Let's talk to Mitch on the phone line right now. Mitch is in Como. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Thanks for having me on the show.
Yeah, thanks for reaching out. So where are things at? You gave me a pretty brief email with the story of Sabrina. So what's the latest?
Yeah, well, no latest right now. I haven't heard anything from her since the date. It was about 2 weeks ago, but I haven't heard anything since then.
Okay, nothing since. So, and you've tried, what, have you tried calling or just messages and texts?
Yeah, but I mean, I both. Yeah.
Okay.
I called a couple times. I didn't leave voicemails, but I did send some texts.
Okay. And how long ago was the date? What are we talking here as far as the ghosting?
Yeah, about 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Almost. Yeah.
And she hasn't responded at all? Like nothing after the date?
Nope. Zero.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mitch, I guess I'm losing my train of thought. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. How did you meet? The most obvious, simple question ever.
Yeah.
How'd you meet her?
I mean, it sounds pretty cliche. We actually met at a bar, but it wasn't like that. So it wasn't the usual sitch. It was I was in having lunch at Shiloh at the bar. I was in between stuff, and she came in and actually took the seat next to me at the bar because her car was getting fixed.
Okay.
Right close, somewhere close, and then so she just came in to get something to eat, and we just started talking, like you do, and it was super chill and nice, and she had to go and I had to go, and so we exchanged our social medias, and then we chatted after that.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
I love hearing stories of people meeting in person. It's not all about a dating app, swiping and Tindering and plenty of fishing.
Yeah, I was lucky.
Yeah. All right. So then the first date, you guys agree to go out, I'm assuming, obviously, right? And it went good?
Yeah. I mean, it kind of continued on. We went and got a bite to eat, and it felt like we just picked up where we left off. I mean, the conversation was easy. It didn't feel forced, and, felt good. So she was flirty, and I was flirty, and that was why I was kind of confused why it just ended so abruptly.
So then what are you thinking, Mitch? What's bouncing in your brain as far as why?
Yeah, man. I've been thinking about it. I think the only thing I came up with is right now I'm working I'm working part-time at a grocery store. I lost my job, so now I've got a new job. I'm doing this while I'm looking for something more permanent. And I think that maybe she was unimpressed. I don't know. It's the only thing I can think of.
Gotcha. Okay. Real quick, on that job front, dude, midmohires.com. Jot that down real quick. I don't know if you've heard of them or not, but a really good spot to look.
Okay, yeah.
To try and help you out. Midmo Hires. Yeah,
yeah.
Midmo Hires. All right, well, let's do this, dude. Let me call her, get her take on things here, and you kind of mute your phone a little bit, jump in when you think the time is right, and we'll just try and sort things through. It sounds like, I don't know. I can't even, I've heard so many different random scenarios, I don't even want to start to guess. So let me call her. We'll just stop thinking about it, rip the Band-Aid, and make a phone call.
Hook up or hang up.
It is Cosmo and the Y107 Morning Show. Just talked to Mitch a little bit ago. He was chilling, having lunch at Shiloh downtown, and boom, here comes Sabrina. She had her car getting worked on across the street over at Jiffy Lube, and she pops in, and they start talking, and next thing you know, they're sharing social media and out on a date. So, but now 2 weeks or so later, nothing. Completely ghosted. So let's call Sabrina and try and help Mitch out this morning.
Hello.
Yes, is this Sabrina by chance?
Yes, it is. And who is this?
This is Cosmo. I am on the radio show on Y107. And I'm curious if you are cool with coming on the show with me.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. Don't stop blushing. There's no reason to be embarrassed. It's okay. Let me explain. I got your number from a guy that you met at Shiloh, a guy named Mitch.
Okay.
You remember Mitch?
As in, like, the guy, Mitch, like, that I went on a date with?
Yes, that Mitch. So this segment on the show is about dating and about life and relationships, and he had a really good time with you and now is like really confused as to why you have completely ghosted him. What's the deal?
Okay. I mean, he's a nice guy.
Okay. You said that with kind of a question in your voice, Sabrina, like nice guy. Like, I'm Ron Burgundy. So what is it about the nice guy, Mitch, that's making you pause or concerned?
Well, okay. Well, like I said, he seems like a decent person. I don't know. It just, he has some very outdated views, which are just not going to fly with me if we were to eventually start like dating.
Okay. Outdated views meaning what?
Well, I at a certain point I asked him like what he was looking for in a woman, and he told me, I mean, I'm paraphrasing here, but he was like, I want a woman to take care of me.
Oh.
And yeah, like, I'm like, this isn't the 1920s. Like, I'm not going to date someone that I also have to babysit. Like, it just really, really bothers me. Like, I'm not here for that.
Get your butt in the kitchen and make me a pie. Give me a sandwich. Iron my suit. I'm going to work. You stay home with the children. Are you sure he wasn't joking like I was, or was there sarcasm or something? Or
I mean, it didn't sound anything like how you just. That was what you just said was clearly a joke.
Well, yeah.
He sounded serious. Like,
wow.
It sounded like he wants a live-in maid or something. Like, kind of ridiculous.
Man. All right. Well, Sabrina, don't be mad at me, but.
Okay.
Mitch is actually on this call also.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh.
You guys, my joke was not as obvious as your joke, but I was joking. I don't want to live in maid. I don't want somebody to do everything and around the house for us. I think we should share. That was a joke. That was not. I don't believe that. I don't buy into that. So I'm sorry that's how it came across.
Okay. Well, that's a relief. I mean, you sounded really pretty serious. Like, I really thought you meant that for real.
I know. Yeah, I mean, I know. I get that a lot. Like, people are like, I can't really tell if you're kidding or not. So, but I do get that.
So Mitch,
I felt good enough to make that joke. So, I'm
well, I mean, it's good. So maybe a combination of your dry sense of humor, a little bit of nerves, and good positive butterflies or energy on the date, and it just didn't land well. And Sabrina's like, this dude is crazy. Like, no, I'm not. See, what you need to do when you make that joke, Mitch, you got to throw in like the really bad Cartman from South Park impersonation that I did.
Okay.
And then, hey, you get in the kitchen and make me a pie. Come on.
Yeah, I'll have to work on that.
You're going to vacuum the whole house. Yeah, knit me a sweater.
Oh, my God.
So, Sabrina, now that you've heard a little bit of an explanation from Mitch,
yes.
Would I be right that you do like him and would like to go out again?
Yeah, actually, I think he's great. That was the only thing, but it was a big thing, like a deal breaker thing.
I can see it would be a big thing.
I'm actually, so I'm really relieved, and I would totally. Well,
let's do this.
Well,
how about I set it up? I'll talk to Nick over at Shiloh. We'll set up a whole deal for you guys on the patio, and you guys can go out, have a nice dinner, and then go get ice cream or something else downtown, or whatever, something like that. Is that cool?
Sweet. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds great.
And then you can go back home and Sabrina can make you a pie in the kitchen.
Come on now.
Did your date never call back? Have us call them. Hook up or hang up with Cosmo in the Y107 Morning Show.